Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rishi, and this is the part 3 of Form 5 Chapter 2 Matrices. And in this video, we are going to take a look at multiplication in matrices. Without any further ado, let's begin. When it comes to multiplication, we have two different types. The first type is where we multiply a single term with a matrix, or we have two different matrices multiplying each other. So for the first one, where we just multiply a singular term with a matrix, this is much easier. We just have to multiply this term with every single number inside the matrix. So for this, what we will get will be 4a, 5a, 2a, and 3a. That's it. As simple as that. When it comes to multiplying two matrices together, then we have a bit of complexity. There is a condition that has to be fulfilled before we can multiply two matrices. The condition is that the number of rows and the number of columns must correspond to each other. Let me tell you what I mean. So the rule is that, for example, the first matrix has the matrix arrangement of m times n. And then for any matrix to be eligible to be multiplied with the matrix with this particular arrangement, the second matrix must also have n as its rows number. So for context, this particular m refers to the number of rows, and this particular n refers to the number of columns. So the first term is always rows, and second term is always columns. So the number of columns for the first matrix must correspond to the number of rows of the second matrix multiplied by p, for example. So the rule is that these two numbers must be the same in order for two matrices to be eligible to be multiplied with each other. This is the basic requirement. And these m and p will determine the number of rows and columns, the answer of these two matrices, the answer of these two multiplication, the answer of the product of these two matrices. So the answer will have the arrangement of m times p. Same thing where m is the number of rows and p is the number of columns. This might seem a bit of a mouthful, but just bear with me. So for this particular instance, the number of rows and columns for this will be 2 times 2, because we have 2 columns and 2 rows. Then the same applies for the second matrix where we have 2 and 2. We do not care about the first parts first. We only care about the second part of the first matrix and the first part of the second matrix. So we're going to see whether these two are the same or not. And they are same. They are 2. So these two are eligible to be multiplied with each other. And judging from the rows number for the first matrix and the columns number for the second matrix, we can say that the answer is going to have the format of 2 times 2. Okay, now we know how to have the basic understanding. Now we know how to determine whether two matrices can be multiplied with each other and what format will they have. So now it's time to get down into multiplying. If you take a look at your textbook, you will notice that it's not the most straightforward method there is. It's kind of complicated. But I'm going to teach you a method that was taught to me out by my teacher in my secondary school, which makes things much easier. So what we do is, we take the first matrix. So we have this. Let me copy it. Then we'll paste it right here. And then we'll take the next one. I'll paste it right about here. Let me move this. Okay, so what we do here is, we have to arrange it in this manner. The first matrix will go towards the left, and the second one will go at the top. Now, what we have to do is draw some lines. These are guidelines which are important when you're starting out, but as you progress further, it's not actually necessary for you to do that. So for the first time, let's use this. Try to draw a line, first this cross, and then if you would like, you can draw lines separating the numbers as well. So what happens is, from this you can already see that this part is going to be the answer. So what we do is, since we know that it's going to be the answer, and we can visually see that we have 4 spaces here, we can just write A, B, C, D. All of these things that I'm writing in light blue or in different colors are guidelines. You do not need to write them down, but it's much useful for you to write them down when you start out. So here we have A. So let's focus on A first. So for A, what I tell my students is to, from A, look up and look to the left. And then draw a rainbow. A rainbow, by rainbow I mean do this. So this symbolizes times relation. So 2 times 4, and then we have 4 times 5. What you do is, you add them up together. 4 times 2 is 8, then 4 times 5 is 20. Then you add them together, you get 28. And that's the value for A, 28. As simple as that. Let's do B now. So for B, the same concept applies. Look up and look to the left. So we have 3, 6 and 4, 5, and then same thing, rainbow. So it's a times relation again. So we're gonna have 3 times 4, then we have 6 times 5. Add both of them together and you will get 12 here and 30 right over here. Then add them together, you get 42. That's it. That's the value for B. Then let's do for C. Same concept again. From C, look up and then look to the left. So we have 2, 4 and 2, 6. We multiply them. So 2, 2 and 4, 6 times. 2 times 2 will get you the answer of 4, and then plus 4 times 6. 4 here and 24 here. Plus them together and you'll have 28. This will be the value for C. And lastly for D, this one I would like you to try it. Give it a try. Alright, let's check whether you are correct or not. If you would like to try, please pause the video. So for D, the same concept applies again. Look up and then look to the left. And then draw the rainbow. 1, 2. This is the multiplication relation. 3 times 2 will be 6. And then 6 times 6 will be 36. 6 plus 36. Then you will be getting the answer of 42. And D will be 42. And that's all. With that, we get the answer of 28, 28, 42, 42. By the way, this number is a complete coincidence. I did not pre-plan it. And with that, we have covered the multiplication of matrices. With that, we have come to the end of this video. As usual, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.